All right, we back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil, and today we back with another video reaction. Now, look, first and foremost, we got a mic, bro. I got a new mic setup. You guys let me know what it sounds like. I think it sounds great. All right, so let me know. You guys already know this is like the alternate setup where I do my reactions. This one is where I do them on the fly, on the quickness. So you guys let me know if that sounds quality or if we dump it and go spend tons of money. You know, this is a budget microphone. This is not like the ones at my studio. This is like a budget mic, but I think it sounds good. But listen, we got Roughneck TV in the building today. He talking about Hoodvlogs. If you guys don't know Roughneck, he from the IE, from the high desert. He from Victorville, and we've had him on the pod a few times. I literally feel like I revived his career. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I put the battery in his back for him to get back into content, bro, as I did in a bunch of other content creators that weren't no longer doing content. I brought them on, I pumped them up, and now a bunch of homies are doing their shit. The other one I would say is Neil Dezard. But again, everybody's probably gonna say I'm capping. So it's cool, I'm capping. But listen, we got a Roughneck. He is one of the innovators of Hoodvlogs. Again, I would say I'm an innovator of Hoodvlogs because I was doing Hoodvlogs in 2007, but people don't remember and people don't really care, and they're gonna say that I'm stupid. I can also say I'm the innovator of that police confrontation. What do you call that when you go up to the police with the camera and you bait them into getting in trouble? What's that called? First Amendment auditors. I could say I'm the first one to do that. I used to do that in 07. I got videos to prove it. But again, people gonna say I'm full of shit. So listen, this is not about me. This is about Roughneck TV. So you guys know he's one of the ones that were popping with the Hoodvlogs. He used to do Hoodvlogs everywhere, bro. And he a truck driver, so that fool's doing Hoodvlogs across the country, homie. Doing it big. I brought him on the pod a couple times. You know, the homie started doing his shit, started going podcast to podcast. He had a little beef with Lefty Gunplay and OTR. You know, I reported on that, and it may have seemed like I was standing with Lefty, when all true reality I was just running the content, you know. So big salute to Roughneck, bro. He's doing his shit, and I hit him up a couple months ago to come on, and I totally forgot about it, and my schedule got full and I couldn't get back to him. So you might see him on the pod pretty soon. But this video here is titled "What Happened to Hoodvlogs," and that's because I believe he's done with them. I believe he's no longer doing Hoodvlogs. So let's go ahead and watch this video and see what's up with him. But I will tell you, bro, I've been paying attention to this homie. He got a diamond grill, he got some chains, he got a rap career, he got some merch. So he's obviously doing something good, bro. So are Hoodvlogs not paying, or is he elevating onto bigger and better content? Let's see what he got to say. Let's press play on this video. He looked like Reels right here, Ace Boys Reels. But let's run it.
If y'all was wondering what happened to Hoodvlogs, this video is gonna tell you what happened to Hoodvlogs. So it's a good video today, and please watch it all the way through. My mama. Hey yo, what's up, Roughneck TV, man? Been a minute. I wanted to dial back in and come out here and tap in. For those of you who know, it ain't no secret, I let the Hoodvlogs die out. That's gonna be the topic. Hoodvlogs, what happened to Hoodvlogs? As far as the other content goes, I'm not done doing content. I'm back. I'm right here. First of all, how you guys doing? How you guys been? I'm a little dusty. I'm right here in Texas. I'm traveling. Nigga been working out right here at the rest area. But to answer you guys' questions, what happened to the Hoodvlogs? I don't want to say lost interest in the people, I lost interest in the idea of it. For the simple fact that 4 years ago when I started Hoodvlogs, my very first couple Hoodvlogs went viral. It was a cool thing, it was fun, it was exciting to hit a viral video and for everybody to recognize me and see me, you know, and it was for show love. The fact that Compton and Watts was the ones who kind of gave me my kickstart. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of IE hoods just wasn't fucking with me like that, or they weren't as popping or established as Compton and Watts hood. You know, it's just Atlanta gangbanging, and it is what it is, right?
So look, He said he lost interest, bro, in hood vlogging, and I believe him, bro, because as a content creator, sometimes, bro, you gotta keep that spark flowing. You know, I've lost interest in things that I do, bro, like interviews or even podcasting, bro. At times, I don't even want to podcast no more. I'm like, man, to have to deal with all these fucking llorones and all these other dudes trying to like take you out the game because they're insecure. You know, like I'd rather just do reactions all day, bro. Like I love doing reactions. I love watching videos and giving you my input. You know, podcasting for me is like it's a headache, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I've wanted to give up. The only reason I don't give up is because I don't want the trolls and these other fag ass podcasters to say they took me out when it's not true. You feel me? So I continue, bro. I continue. So I'm sure the homie right here feels the same exact way, bro. He sees all these hood vloggers popping up, all these dudes popping up. He probably not getting the credit he deserves. So he's probably like, man, you guys can have that shit. I'm gonna move on to bigger and better shit.
But on a positive note, how you guys been, bro? I miss you guys, man. I miss traveling the country with you guys on my side. Those were the good old days. So what happened to the hood vlogs?
Now, very quick to the people that are saying you still can't get no premium. If I would have premium, he wouldn't get money off me off the commercial. Let the homie eat, bro. Shit.
The immediate fix for snoring at home.
Hey, stop using those nose things for snoring. Just
I got whooped at the idea. A lot of people were watching them, and it wasn't a good influence. The influence I want to be remembered by.
Nah, come on, bro.
That
Cut
street
it out.
content always been my niche. Me coming from the streets, prison, jail, stuff like that. That's kind of always been my niche and my.
I don't want to hear this positive shit, bro. I don't want to hear this. I want to be remembered by the stamp I leave on earth. I want to be remembered by the greatness that I do. I don't want to hear that, bro. Let me tell you why. Because when you die, people ain't gonna remember you, bro. You could say that they are. You could sit here and say that people are gonna make a statue of you, bro. Listen, people gonna remember you for 5 to 10 years max, and then you're obsolete, my boy. Straight up, bro. I've been thinking of that shit like crazy lately. As a matter of fact, today PlayStation announced that they're no longer going to give you a physical disc for their games. It's all going to be digital, right? And you ask yourself, Blue Devil, what the fuck that got to do with this? Well, I was watching this video of this little white boy. He made a video where he was like, the little white boy made a video where he was showing off his games on the CDs, right? The DVDs or whatever. He had like a folder with like probably 1,000 games, and he was complaining on how Sony's fucked up because they're taking away the discs and they don't want you to own nothing, and you know they want you to buy it digitally. And all I kept thinking in my head was like, if you die tomorrow, none of this fucking means anything. When you die, and you will die, those CDs you got in your hand are gonna mean nothing. Zero. So what the fuck does it matter, bro? Just go along for the ride, homie. Nothing can go with you when you die, bro. These headphones can't go with me. My weird ass mouse. Check out this mouse. It can't go with me, bro. My soundboard can't go with me. My phone can't go with me. Nothing, bro. So what the fuck does it matter, homie? So I don't want to hear this bullshit about I want to be remembered for the great things I've done on earth. The only way you'll get remembered, bro, is if you're fucking, what's that white boy? Christopher Columbus. You'll be remembered if you're like George Washington. You know, you'll be remembered if you're somebody like Lefty motherfucking Gunplay, bro, the gunman. You ain't gonna be remembered, motherfucking Roughneck TV, bro. Hater World's not gonna be remembered, bro. You know, Opina might be remembered. The Nightland Nightmare shit with a city with only population 5. He definitely gonna be remembered. But other than that, bro, I don't wanna hear this shit. Roughneck, get to it, homie.
Great space. You know what I'm saying?
Cut the
But
excuses, bro.
with the life comes growth, and we all gotta elevate and do something better. And you know, and what's the purpose of me starting off with hood vlogs? Even though I was viral, my first couple ones were viral. At least almost all my hood vlogs were getting numbers. Altogether, I got millions and millions and millions and millions of views from the hood vlogs. But in life, you want to elevate, you want to prosper, you want to grow, you want to move up a little bit and do things better than how you used to do them. I'm gonna stand right here, guys. As you see, it's a nice area. Look, it's giving Texas vibes.
She looks nice. She
So
looks
I'm gonna
dope.
go ahead and just pop my thing right here real quick. Hold on. Yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah, so with everything in life, bro, you gotta elevate everything, and it's time to move forward and grow past that. And I feel like I could be with my influence, or when I'm not even gonna say influence or fans or none of that, dog. With people who support me, watch me.
You know what's crazy, bro? Us that come from the streets don't ever want to say fans to the people watching. We don't ever want to say we're influencers or we influence people or any of that, bro. And you know why? Because we're humble motherfuckers, bro. Roughneck a humble ass dude. Me, I'm a humble ass dude. If you watch these other content creators, like, hey, what's up, chat? Hey, what's up, chat? You know, or those other fools that be saying, yeah, I'm an influencer. Fool, you a buster. You ain't no fucking influencer. You a motherfucking buster. You know, but they say that because they feel like they are someone. You're nobody, fool. All you did was buy a fucking microphone. You didn't work hard enough to become an influencer or to become someone with influence. You bought a mic and retards listened. It's a difference, bro. But when it comes to us street dudes, we know better than to call you guys fans or like followers. Like it don't sound right, bro. You feel me? So salute to Roughneck for saying that.
And I don't let the hood vlogs die out for any other reason other than me wanting to grow and elevate from that. So if you guys are asking what happened to hood vlogs, that's what happened to hood vlogs, dog. A nigga had to elevate, nigga had to grow past that, and that helped me open other doors to get into adventuring. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, 4 years ago when I first started, everybody was watching my hood vlogs. You know what I'm saying? The streets were locked into my hood vlogs. LA, all across the country. I did hood vlogs in Texas. I did hood vlogs in Florida, or to go to Lights. I did hood vlogs in.
All right, so look, I'm gonna break this down. I know what's happening, bro. Okay, I know what's happening pretty much, and I can break it down for you guys, so we don't continue to watch 10 more minutes of him gibbering and jabbering. But I did want to give him some light because he is a homie, bro. And I don't mean a homie as in like he a Southsider. He a homie. We out here. We all from the culture trying to give back and trying to do something, right? But truthfully, what it is, it's oversaturated, bro. The vlog game is retarded full with everybody. Not only do you have Rodney in LA, you got Doe Hunter, you got Young TC, you got Doe Hunter, you got Roughneck, and you got a bunch more that are popping up, bro, everywhere. You know, everywhere, and he's being forgotten. And that's the same shit that happened with me. My reactions used to do 150,000 one night, bro. Go look at my videos, bro. 200,000, 180, 70, 90. Now they do 2,500, bro. 3,000. Because there's 1,000 fucking reaction channels. When it was my niche, only I did it. Southside reactions, I was the only one. Ain't nobody else doing no Southside reactions. Oh, you gonna get killed if you talk about the homies, you know. And the same thing with Roughneck. He used to get 1,000,000 views, 100,000, 200,000. Now he gets 5,000, bro. There's no point, bro. It's no point. Now you gotta find other lanes. You gotta find other ventures. You gotta find other possibilities to make more money, bro. You know, and that's what he's doing, bro. That's what he's doing. I would say for me at least, I do everything based on I do everything based on what I accumulate monthly. So one video might do 2,400, but I dropped 100 videos. So I did 250,000. You feel what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, right? And if you only do one video a week, only one, and it only does 5,000, then you only got 5,000 in that week. And then if you only do 4 videos, 1 per week, then you only got 20,000 views. But me, I drop like crazy, bro. I drop like 100 videos a month. And then I got several platforms. I got platforms you guys watch that you guys don't even know it's mine. So when people are like, oh, you're falling off. Bitch, do you know you watch my video without even knowing that it's me? Listen, salute to Roughneck. Hopefully he get his shit cracking. I support him. Whatever he wants to do, I'm with him. And I'll have him back on the pod pretty soon. With that being said, this is 7 a.m. drop. I'm going to give you guys a later drop. So make sure you guys stay tuned for some around like 12:30, 1 p.m. And tonight, Thursday show, Blue Devil, Serio 2 times, Opina and Doe Hunter, a.k.a. Fu Hunter. All right? Yeah, Fu Hunter. So make sure you guys tap in. We got a lot to talk about on the Why You Hating podcast. And with that being said, I'm Blue Devil. Salute to Roughneck. And I'll see you guys on the next one.